Joining us next on the Marmy Rock Show, we have got John Malfi from the band Veer. They are out of Annapolis, Maryland. They're making their first appearance on the MARR Army Rock Show. They've got a new single out right now entitled Douse. John, welcome to the show.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
So, hey, it's so funny. I booked you to get on the show, and then we looked up and saw the big show you got coming up this week, so I'm going to ask you more about that in a minute. But first, tell us a little bit about the formation of this band. It seems like your band members came together from some kind of different genres to form a rock band.
Well, the singer and guitar player in the band is actually my older brother, and we've been playing music together since we were little kids. The other guys in the band, we've also grown up together, childhood friends. The lead guitarist, Ryan Fowler, he was in a band with my older brother called Nellie Blyde years ago. That band kind of split up. My band I was in split up, and we did our own thing. Ryan went on to join the Kelly Bell Band as lead guitarist for them. Then, over the course of time, me and my brother were talking, we wanted to start a band back up. And kind of rounded up the old guys again and started playing, and that's where the name Veer came from. We kind of veered off in different directions and then came back together. So pretty much just that, but we've all kind of played different genres and different style of music and kind of just put this project together, and it really started to take off.
So what was it about the style that landed you with this sort of modern rock style you have now? Did it kind of just come together organically when you guys started playing?
Yeah, I'm more influenced on the heavier side of music, and my brother's more influenced on kind of like the poppy, rock, straightforward rock sound. So we kind of put that together. Fowler's very blues-oriented player. Christian's also into the kind of the post-grunge 90s era rock stuff. So it kind of just did organically flow together when we put this music together, and you can hear kind of hints of, heavier sounds in it, which is kind of the area I like. And then other stuff with the guys, everyone kind of puts a little bit in, but it's just kind of just straightforward rock and roll.
So we mentioned the new single's out, and we're going to play that one tonight. Tell us a little bit more about the tune and where it was recorded and produced.
All right, so Come Clean and Douse. Come Clean was the first single we released. They're both off of our debut album that is not set for a release date yet, but it will be coming soon. But they were both recorded at Apollo Music Production by a good friend of ours, Adam, who helped kind of produce and engineer this record. He's also a guitar player in a band that we play with, Legion, that are kind of doing their own thing around this area as well. So, but the songs, like I said, they were just kind of a taste of two songs we wanted to get out to kind of get the buzz going for this album. And kind of just get things out there for people to start hearing what we're doing and have music out there for like the following, I guess you would say.
Now, we're going to play both tunes tonight. Tell us a little bit more lyrically what Douse is about. What's that tune about?
Well, I guess you'd have to ask my brother that because he wrote the lyrics for it. But I don't know. For me, they all kind of mean different things, I guess, to everyone. My brother likes to say the lyrics are about nothing and everything all at once. So, I don't know, Douse My Fire, for me, a line in the song, I don't know, it just means that we're up and going again, and for me, and it feels like, we're kind of on fire, and the ball's rolling, and we're doing our thing again, so.
Now, another tune we're going to play tonight is Come Clean, and I was really surprised prepping for this interview. How did you get so much notoriety over in Australia?
Well, it's kind of funny. I handle a lot of our marketing stuff and just reaching out to people and talking, and Isaac Banks has been really helpful over there. We sent him a couple tracks. He really liked them, and he was playing them on his show on 89.5 The Valley out there, and I guess a lot of people tune in and listen and just comment on the songs and write in. They have like a live chat room for the radio, and I guess it just hit off. I don't know. I was kind of surprised myself. At first we had Come Clean hit number 6 on their top 15, and then Douse hit number 5, and then Come Clean wound up hitting number 1. So we were very excited about that, and it was something really cool. But I don't know, I guess with social media and all the stuff going on today, it's kind of easy to get out there and be heard. So yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's one of the things I love about doing our show, man. I will have local bands from all over the planet. I've got a band from Indonesia on next week, and it is a really cool thing. I guess at the same time, it's tough because you can't just pack up and go play a live show in Australia tomorrow, can you?
No, you can't. Actually, we were asked, but it was something that we just at this stage in our life we aren't able to do right now. So.
Well, speaking of live shows that you can play, we're going to be at one this Friday, actually, seeing you in Baltimore. Why don't you tell folks about the big show this weekend?
Yeah, we're playing Fishhead Cantina with Eve to Adam and Blacklight District for their therapy sessions tour. Two really great bands. We were just lucky enough through Brian at Ball Sound Management to get on this show, which is a kind of a good platform for us to reach a different fan base with people who are into those bands, and also help us promo. In May, we are direct support for Puddle of Mud, so that's going to be a good show to kind of promote the Puddle of Mud show, meet these guys, get out there, and kind of do our thing. And Fishhead Cantina and Ball Sound Management have always been really good to us. They treat us well, so it's a great venue to play, and good time, so we're excited to do that.
Yeah, once again, that show this weekend is Eve to Adam and Blacklight District, two bands I really enjoy. And as soon as we saw it, and I knew I was getting you on the show, my partner and I said we got to be at that show in Baltimore, so I'm glad we could make that work out.
Absolutely.
So, hey, I saw you guys sending out these like merch packs on your website called Jam Packs. Tell us a little bit more about those and if they're still available to people.
Yeah, so we have, since the album is not released yet, we have a 2-song sampler, which Douse is only available through there. The Come Clean is available through all online sources. But we kind of did something different and kept Douse just on the sampler, because we're big believers in the hard copy. At least I am. But, yeah, so then we had the T-shirt and the sampler and stickers and our guitar picks and all that, and kind of have a little package together, and I just call them jam packs, because when you get them, you put on your CD and jam out to it, I guess. So,
now,
yes, but they are still available.
Yeah,
and,
how can you get those?
Really, as of right now, you can just message us on our Facebook page, Veer Band, Facebook, and then I'll tell you all the info. We can get it out to you.
Now, you mentioned the jam packs and the single that's out now, and you had alluded a little bit earlier in the interview about working on an album. So tell us a little bit more. Are you doing a full-length record? Are you doing an EP? Or what's in the works album-wise for you guys?
Yes, we are doing an actual full-length album. It's going to be 12 songs. So we are in the middle of finishing up some post-production and things on that, and kind of going through there, getting the art direction and layout together. Kind of do something a little different than this. We didn't want to put out an EP or, a 10-song. We kind of wanted to do the full ride on it, because all the songs we have on this we really like and enjoy, and it's kind of, they're very versatile songs, so it'll appeal to a lot of different people. Yeah, but we're just real excited about this album. I think it's going to be great. I don't know if the band will get mad at me, but I think the name of the album is called Apocalyptic Baby. So we're excited about that, which more will come out on what that means and the whole kind of campaign behind that once the album drops. So
what are your plans when the album releases? Are you already talking about a CD release show? Are you going to try to expand? I know it's expensive to tour and all that stuff. Are you looking at trying to tour, or are you going to keep playing more regionally?
We're kind of picking and choosing kind of different shows. We don't want to oversaturate the market for us. Just makes it, harder for people to get out all the time for that. And if the right show or whatever comes up, I'm sure we will play wherever we can kind of make it out and do that. We're all old. We all have kids. So you got to go through the wives first and see if everything works out and kind of go that route. But we are looking, once this album drops, we're trying to hopefully get some songs in the right hands of people, and maybe try and get on like Netflix or some kind of shows like that, or do something kind of in that route. So I don't know, maybe getting with the movie, the TV thing, and then continue to just, play shows and work on album number 2.
Wow, you kind of just answered my last question, but I'll ask it anyway in case there's something I missed in all that, and that is kind of your goals for the band the rest of the year. So here we sit in March. Where are you hoping the band's going to be? Like, let's say by December, if you were to look in the crystal ball.
Well, obviously have this album out and doing well. Start to book little more shows with more nationals. We've been pretty lucky so far. We got the Puddle of Mud, the Eve to Adam, Blacklight District. We've done Fuel, Sponge. So kind of on that realm of doing things, we'd like to get a music video done for either Come Clean or Douse. So a lot of things kind of in the works with that. And then, like I said, trying to shop some tracks out to see if we can kind of get a hookup with the whole TV movie kind of area. So
that's an interesting take to try to go about it that way. I interview a lot of bands, and it's always the same answer. Yeah, we want to tour. We want to do that. There's only very few bands I've heard go that route. It's pretty interesting idea. So
yeah, well, I just figure there's so many bands out there that are either looking for a record deal or just want to tour and do that. And I figured, let's do something a little different. It's a lot easier to sit at your house or go to the studio and record some tracks and send them out to people to get on things than it is to pack up and go all over the place and tour. So kind of just a different look. We all grew up saying, we want to get a record deal. And then turns out record deals aren't that great. So
yeah, it definitely has evolved into that. So, hey, John from the band Veer, they're out of Annapolis. Once again, you can check out Douse tonight on the show, and we're going to play Come Clean as well for you this Friday down at Fishhead Cantina. Go check them out. It's a great lineup, Blacklight District's there, and of course, New York band Eve to Adam, who we love, and Khalees is down there too, another band you've heard here on the Rock Show. So it's going to be a good
absolutely
night. Good night down there at Fishhead. So, John, man, thanks for being here. We really appreciate you being on the show.
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate you taking the time and having me on.